In the Pyrenees, on the outskirts of a very quiet village, Valentin Debise leads a discreet life. Yet several thousands of kilometers away in China, his name is now spreading massively across social media. At 34, this French rider has become, almost unintentionally, the face of an unexpected adventure. That of a racer who has remained in the shadows in France, but who is now stringing together victories with a Chinese manufacturer still largely unknown to the French public. And yet, Valentin Debise is no newcomer. Motorcycling has been the driving force of his life since childhood.
I wasn't born with a natural talent for motorcycle racing. I was actually pretty bad, and that's the truth. So it always took me longer than the others to understand things and figure them out. When I was at motorcycle school, when I was young, I could see that the others were all good without making any effort. Well, I didn't know how to do anything, so it always took time for me to understand things and to learn.
Nearly 20 years of competition, difficult seasons, injuries, financial struggles, and sometimes doubts. In a sport where many give up for lack of results or resources, he kept going. This season, Valentin Debise is competing in World SSP, one of the categories of the Superbike World Championship. In this discipline, performance never depends on one man alone. It takes a rider, a motorcycle, a team, and an elusive chemistry. With ZX Moto, that chemistry did not immediately produce a trophy. The first race even ended in a crash.
Et après, ce qui s'est passé, c'est que malgré tout, même si je suis tombé,
what happened was that despite everything, even though I crashed, I learned a lot during the race, because there's a big difference between riding alone and riding with others. It helped me identify many things that needed to evolve on the bike. We were lucky enough to go testing for 2 days in Portugal, on the Portimao circuit. I really focused on the points I had noticed, and in fact we made some good progress.
But in China, the story quickly went beyond the simple world of sport. Fans commented as much on his victories as on the personality of the French rider. For many, this story also tells something else, the meeting between an experienced French rider who had long been waiting for his moment and a Chinese brand seeking to establish itself in a field that has long been dominated for decades by European and Japanese manufacturers.
It's crazy. After the first victories in Portimao, I received lots of messages on Instagram. Your account's on Douyin, you know what? There are lots of fans, they want to follow you. I was like, I don't know, what are you talking about? And in the end, after another victory, I got lots of requests and everything. I'm aware that Chinese fans know less about motorcycle racing than my fans in Europe. So the way I speak and what I explain is different, because I know I need to teach my fans how the races work.
In September, the World Supersport Championship will make a stop in France at the Nevers-Magie Court Circuit. This event will no doubt draw even more attention to Valentin Debise. For the rest of the season, above all, we wish him to continue enjoying himself. As he says himself, I'm living my passion.